Okay, so this is a class we need to set up called lesson. It's been set up here. You'll notice that I've done all the methods. You'll notice that get fee is slightly different. That is because we've got some additional information for get fee, which is here, where we're saying that we are going to be sent a parameter. We're then going to take in B, I, or A, and then return the correct fee for that. So if I do this, we're taking in our skill level, which is our parameter. If it's B, return 45, I return 50, A return 55, anything else -1 if it's not a valid character. So this is our validation as well kicking in. So if I just go to this again, this is the class set up, but we're not over yet. The next question says that the Tennis Club only offers 9 different types of lessons. Lesson objects are stored in a 1D array. Write the pseudocode, but I asked you to do program code for homework. So even though it's a pseudocode, I want it in program code to write an array called lesson array to store 9 lesson objects. Okay, so the reality of the situation is we now need to do in our main code the array. So lesson array equals square bracket. So that's our array. I'm just going to do this manually. You could do this using a for loop if you want, whatever, I don't really care. So we need to make, using lesson, I'm going to do, do we have the different lesson types? Doesn't really give us any information of what it wants the lesson type to be. Okay, so as it's not giving me any information, I'm just going to do it, call it spin serve, comma, and I'm going to give the instructor Dave Jones, and I'm going to give the fee of 20. Lesson, and let's do this as I don't know, lob serve. So I need a comma after this. Let's have Michael Smith 10. Okay, so we've created an object which, well, a construct which has several objects instantiated within it. I've done 2. So if I want to display a specific object, I'm going to do print lesson array. I want, let's say 0, and with this I want to just display spin serve. So the get lesson type, open bracket, close bracket. Okay, so that was really question D. The Tennis Club has the lesson improve your serve that David is the instructor. Write program code to create the lesson improve your serve as an instance of the class lesson, easy. The object needs to be stored in the 3rd element of the array. So let's imagine I had something else in here already. Let's call it lobserve2. So I can't here. Let's get rid of that. We want to put it into here, that new information, but I'm going to have to first of all create the object outside the array. So we made the array already with our objects in it. We're now going to create an object and replace this information. So what I'm going to do is lesson array 2 equals, and then just do this. So what was it again? It was improve your serve. It was David. So I'm going to just call it David Smith. And let's do 10. Obviously I then need to just output get lesson type. Boom. And there we go. It's replaced this with improve your serve. So if you set up 9 empty objects ready to be used, this would work. Now let's imagine that we haven't. Let's imagine that we've only got 2. But for this question, we did have 9 already set up. Whether we've got data in it or not doesn't matter. You could have done simply this to begin with, which doesn't really make sense because you would then in here just make them default, but whatever. This method would change that data. Great. But now we've only got 2, we need 3. So what we could do is, instead of lesson array like that, we can do lesson array dot insert. And what we're going to do is we're going to insert in position 2 of the arrays. And we need another bracket here. So that would basically place it here for us. I think that's it for the questions.